Cellulite. Everything you need to know about cellulite. What is cellulite? How can we reduce it? Are these cellulite workouts you see all over YouTube bullshit or not? They are bullshit, just to cut to the chase. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Isabella. I'm known as the No Bullshit Fitness Trainer on Instagram. I'm also a fitness expert, so newspapers come to me when they need a quote here and there. My Instagram is just filled with me myth busting and educating you on your body. It's all linked in the description box below. So go check it out and go drop me a follow on Instagram or other social media platforms. Today's outfit is very cute. It's by My Protein. It has this little, is it asymmetrical top? Is that what you call it? There's this nice beautiful lilac colour and these long length leggings. I feel gorgeous in it, but it's adorable. I look cute, I feel cute. It's just, when you look good, you feel good. Do you know what I mean? So this, I feel so good right now. But let's get into cellulite. So cellulite is an uneven, bumpy texture on the skin. You will normally see it behind the legs. To explain what cellulite is, I put a nice little example here that I've created with chicken. But on top of our subcutaneous fat, so our subcutaneous fat is the fat that we can pinch, we have fibrous tissue. So think of it as kind of like a fishnet or stocking, and basically the fat push against this fishnet stocking, giving that cellulite look. This net is not even around the body, so in some areas cellulite can look, I guess, more defined than other areas. Now you will see a lot of cellulite diets or cellulite workout plans. It's all fucking bullshit. Yeah, they're just trying to sell you something or get desperate for views or whatever. I don't know, people are so desperate to grow online now. But yeah, there's no workout for cellulite. There is none. Yes, cellulite is subcutaneous fat pushed against fibrous tissue. So the idea is, I guess, if you reduce your subcutaneous fat, you will reduce the appearance of cellulite. So I think the idea is, the idea that I guess people are pushing is that if you reduce your body fat, you will get rid of your cellulite. That is not the case. It is generally down to various factors, one of them being your genetics. For example, for me, I don't know if, well, I mean, if you know me from YouTube, you won't know this, but I was hella depressed. So before, when I wasn't depressed, I always maintained a 13% body fat percentage, which is very, very lean, but I still had cellulite on the back of my legs. Because I haven't trained in like 3 years or whatever, or 2 years and something now, because I've just been recovering from my depression and I was trying to focus on this. I actually haven't trained in a few years. Now that my body fat percentage has increased to 20 something, I still have cellulite. It's a little bit more obvious, but I still have cellulite. It was, in my opinion, very obvious even at 13%, but it isn't that deep because everyone's got cellulite. So even though my body fat percentage was much lower at 13%, and 13% is low, if I went any lower I would have lost my period, I still had cellulite. So honestly, it's normal. Do not think by doing these stupid diets or doing these cellulite exercises you will get rid of it. That is not the case. There are various factors involved. We've got hormones, age, body fat percentage. These all affect cellulite. So like I said, even though my body fat percentage was low, I still had cellulite. I will give you some tips at the end of the video on how to reduce the appearance of cellulite, but yeah. So let's talk about hormones. Now males and females can both have cellulite. However, it is a bit more common in females, and this is when we hit puberty. Obviously our hormones are adjusted and we'll develop breast, our hips will get wider, pubic hair will grow, and so forth. And for all these things to grow, there's an adjustment in our hormone levels. We tend to hold fat around these areas as estrogen drives fat formation and inhibits lipolysis. So fat cells around these areas are harder to break down. Now you'll see online kind of like massage tools to massage away your cellulite, and the idea is to do with lymphatic drainage, but the reality is we do not hold that much water weight around our legs. Yes, we do so around our stomach and our face a little bit, but not as much in our legs, so it honestly won't make that much of a difference. So you can't really massage out or drain out your cellulite, because cellulite isn't to do with water weight, it's to do with the fat hitting against a fibrous tissue. Now as we get older, cellulite will become more prominent, and this is because the fibrous tissue will thin out as we age. As we know, our skin thins out, our bone density weakens. As we age, everything becomes weaker and thinner, and so does our fibrous tissue. This will make the cellulite look more prominent than it did at a younger age. Now there are so many treatments out there that you can buy for cellulite, and the reality is there's so many different forms. How can all of them work? They can't, because they don't. The only things that can help reduce the appearance of cellulite is maybe a reduction in body fat percentage. This is maybe, like I said, for me, when I had a 13% body fat percentage, I still had cellulite. It wasn't as obvious, but it was still there. One thing that I do know that does help is hydration. If you have dry skin, you'll see your cellulite might be a little bit more obvious. When the skin is a bit more plumped and hydrated, it will look less obvious. It won't get rid of it. These cellulite creams are bullshit. Just hydrate using your normal moisturizer, put it on damp skin because moisturizer is humectant, maybe put an oil on top, and that could help it a little bit. If cellulite was a true medical issue, we wouldn't have all these fad treatments out there. There will be one treatment that can guarantee a reduction in it, or that can get rid of it completely. But that isn't the case. Cellulite isn't something you should be embarrassed of. I really hope that me sharing that even when I had a lower body fat percentage, my cellulite was still there, it was still prominent. I hope that makes you feel better about it, but cellulite isn't something we should be embarrassed of. Most of us do have cellulite. You know, people on social media, they obviously don't want to show their cellulite. You can edit it away in 2 seconds. So if you look online at people you follow and you see they don't have cellulite, they probably do, they're just editing it out. So don't feel that your cellulite is abnormal. Don't feel like something is wrong with you. It is natural, and it's going to become more prominent as we get older. Do not let desperate fitness trainers who are trying to grow on social media, or brands trying to sell you bullshit, make you believe that there's something wrong with you for having cellulite and that you need to buy X, Y, and Z or do X, Y, and Z to reduce it. Don't get scammed. If you have any more questions about cellulite, just drop me a comment down below. I hope this video helped.